Hi everyone, greetings from Modu, and we are using this video as an opportunity to create awareness on sexual abuses. Sexual abuse has been on for decades of years. This is not the first time it's happening. It has been happening in the time of our foreparents. And the thing is that the pattern and ways to which it happens is the same. Nothing has changed. The only change made is that it's now happening to different individuals. Meaning the people that it happened to then are not the same people it's happening to now. But the way it has been happening is the same way. So this is why we have to create awareness for both children and parents to be aware of the various ways our children can get abuse. Now, I want children to listen and listen very well. Children, this information is focusing on you. Who can abuse you sexually? Number one, have it at the back of your mind that every potential human being, every potential human being can abuse you. Be it a male, be it a female. Most time when we talk about sexual abuse, we focus on male. We don't look at the female part of it, how a child can be abused by female. We always believe it's a man that sleep with a girl. We don't talk about how a mother can equally abuse their female daughter. Now listen and listen very well. This happened when I was small. I was around the age of primary 3, primary 4 age. It happens in my compound, where a mother gave out her female daughter to her own, which is the mother's boyfriend, for sex. And it did not just happen once, it kept happening until the girl was able to cry out. And the reason the mother gave the child out is because she doesn't want her boyfriend to see other side chick, and she decided to give herself and daughter to that single man. That is one instance. Another various instance are people who have restaurants and beer, people who sells food and restaurants. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them do give out their female children to their male clients that has money. It's like a business under the restaurant and the beer parlor business or whatsoever. Then we have some mothers who are lesbians. Cases have happened. These are not new stories. So whether you are talking of a female or you're talking of a man, we are not safe. Our children are not safe with both genders. That's the point of emphasis here. Then another person that can abuse you is your father. When I say every potential human being, nobody is raw heart. We have reported cases where father abused their own daughter. I have lost a friend to that. When I was in secondary school, I lost my best friend to that. The father drugged her, sexually abused her. And though it was for a ritual purpose. Then I still have another neighbor whose father abused her while she was 8 years old till she became 15 years old. It happens in my own area too, where I grew up. Then I was already still in secondary school when it happened to that little girl. Recently, we still have cases that happened to another person. So these are not new stories. So your mother, your father, your uncle, your teacher, your neighbor, your whoever, be it a male, be it a female, can sexually abuse you. Any clergyman of any religion can equally abuse you. Doctor, whether orthodox or non-orthodox, can equally abuse you. So have it at the back of your mind that you are not safe with any of the gender, be it a male or be it a female. Now, what are the various ways you can be abused sexually? Number one, sending message. Linda, come help me go buy bread. Linda will innocently collect the money from you As society taught Linda, it is good for children to what? Be obedient to their elderly ones. And part of obedience is going to messages for them. With an innocent mind, Linda will pick the money, run kitty kitty kitty, go and buy the bread, and innocently bring it back to you. The moment Linda comes into your house to drop the bread, you knock her. You trapped her in and what? Abuse her sexually. These are the most commonest way children get abused from neighbors. Another way is, oh, my bon boy, I make I leave my pikin for you. I want rush go market, go buy something. No problem, drop am. Neighbors drop children for neighbors. Mama bon boy now when they leave pikin for a husband too high dey the pikin body. Mama bon boy is make you go front, make him go buy something, make you go say wetin dey sell. They knock am. It happens. 65 years old man abuse a 6 years old neighbor who was dropped for them to take care of. It happens. Recently, it was a 8 years old girl to a 72 years old man. This happened this month that I'm making this video. So the one that happened 65 years happened when I was still small. This one happened just this month, 2023. The one of 72 to 6 years old, 2023. So you see the pattern is the same. It did not change. It only happened to two different persons. Oh, this your pikin fine, oh, fine boy, fine girl. You carry the pikin enter house. You know this is something they happen for your pikin for instance. So they give these children pennies to the sock. Okay, come on, my daughter. Go meet so brother, make he give you money. Say we won't get one or two, we won't feed for house. Mother send their daughter to go and collect money from brother this or from sister this or from one person, from pastor this. Before you know it, they get struck. This is what happened to a 17 years old girl whose mother sent to go and collect a 3,500 when school resumed. Because the pastor promised that they want to sponsor the girl's education to university level, that the girl is a good member of the church and she's decent. Blah, 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 blah. This girl went and was what? Trapped and was raped. So these are ways you can get what? Abuse. Oh, things too hard for us, so you're going to follow my sister stay. Your sister might be good. What about the husband? The husband hide on. What about the children? The husband can equally be good. What about the male children? Is your child safe with your sister's children? These are various ways children can be abused. There are multiple ways it can abuse. But most time it's through sending of messages. Through going to stay with somebody. Through leaving your child to stay with somebody till you go come back. And this happens mostly in this face my face you environment. More of it. Then few cases on what's a bigger rich man's place. So children, take notes. Parents, take notes. Who is safe from sexual abusers? It is sad true that both a male child and a female child, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. So you as a parent, don't assume that you have a male child that nothing will happen. They boss boys in Ashna. We have a lot of gay in our society. A lot. So don't think you have a male child that you are free from this message. No. Having a male child, you are not free. Having a female child, you are not free. Both sex genders now have what? Their praise. We have lesbians, we have gay. We still have some female that abuse male children. Some of you have experienced it. I have witnessed as well. So how can we protect ourselves from these sexual abusers? I always tell people that understanding a problem is solving a problem. The cause of a problem is the way you can equally address a problem. Cause is sending messages. So how do you avoid yourself from being what? Being abused? Avoid going to messages. Parents, avoid sending your children to go and live with brother Bubu to stay with the person for what? Sponsorship. Avoid sending your children to go and collect money from brother this or sister this or one person to what? To help your home. Avoid giving out your children to your main clients for whatever reason. Children, report every abusive cases to your parents. Why? Because in most of these abusive cases, the abuser will always threaten you. Don't tell anybody. If you tell anybody, I will kill you. You will die. My dear children, every one of us is going to die someday. Nobody is free from death. Do you know why they are asking you not to tell anyone? So that they will continue to abuse you. The very day you reported their abusive attitude to someone else, to your parents or to someone higher than them, that is the very day that abuse stops. So they want to keep having power over you. That is why they keep telling you to what? Not tell anybody. If you tell anybody, I will kill you. Because they want to continue. If you report them, the abuse stops. Unless whoever you reported it to did not do anything. Once it is being said and someone pick it up, that abuse stop. So for you to stop such nonsense, it has happened once. Report to your parents. Let your parents know what happened to you. No matter the threats, do not be afraid. Being afraid is giving them power to continue. Being bold to tell your parents what kills their strength to continue. Now, so I'm still going to focus this on children, especially teenagers. Learn to protect yourself from sexual abusers. This is not just about parents now. This is majorly focused on you from age 10 to age 18 and above. Why? Our society is not doing much about it. Because why? Most of the cases are not reported to the necessary authority. When most of these things happen, what do our parents do? One, they claim that they want to protect your image. Two, they collect money for virginity fee. I was in primary 3, primary 4 when a neighbor of mine was abused by another neighbor. They asked the neighbor to bring virginity fee. The one that still happened to this 17-year-old girl that I talked about that happened last month or the last 2 months with a pastor. The pastor ordered the parents to please retrieve the case from the necessary authority that he will pay for virginity fee and infection because we learned that the girl gets infected. And he paid 355,000 naira to the girl's parents. So what happened to your mental health? Your parents don't care. So in my own sense or in my own thinking, our parents are trading us for such. By the time it happened today, you collect virginity fee and that family collect virginity fee, it will keep happening. Society can only pick up a case when you, the person in question, are serious about it. When they are ready to fight for you. So most parents are doing nothing about it. So you as a child, protect yourself from what? Sexual abusers. Another thing is that most of these people who abuse you are coven people. Normal person, they do abnormal things. They belong somewhere. They belong to where you don't belong to. So they have a backup somewhere. Sometimes you might want to fight. You might not win the case because of the backup they have. They are not normal. Some of these cases are for ritual purpose. Some are just to deliberately destroy your life. So for it not to happen, learn to what? Put all the things I just said earlier into what? Play. So why do we need this information? To the best of my knowledge, I think sharing information and teaching people to be aware of things before it happens is another way to save people from what? Being a victim of circumstances. This is why we always organize programs once in a while to our children. We teach them what to do, how to stay safe in your environment. We educate them. We let them know that if Auntie this send you message, give Auntie this whatever Auntie this send you from the outside or from the window. If you must go, it's not compulsory you go to message for people. So if you choose to go, do not enter Auntie this house or Uncle this house to deliver your message. Give them from outside. So we are creating this awareness because we know we have more children coming up and we have more irresponsible parents too that are going to bring children to this world as well. So we are trying our best to see how we can create information to still assist these parents, help the children to escape being a prey to sexual abusers. So this information is very vital. Let us all together combine energy, efforts, share the information. This is the best we can do at Moodle at the moment. So assist us to share this information so that children and parents should be aware of the different ways that they can expose themselves to sexual abusers and how they can equally stay safe from sexual abusers. Thank you and see you in our next video.